Hey, what's up, good people? Trump is meeting Putin. Tariffs could come later. We're going to talk about crypto, winners, and losers. We'll see you in a sec. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, for those of you that are new to the page, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. Come join Stock Up You with wires going everywhere. All right, good people. So we're going to get right into it. This is brought to you by Stock Up You. People say, where is the link? Scroll down to where it says description, and there will be the link to join us in Money Moves, where I was spending my morning while I was at a Tasty Trades options event, right? All right, let's get right into it. We got a lot to cover as usual. All right, live update. Trump, Putin set for Alaska peace summit as U.S. pushes to end war in Ukraine. All right, so the plane is there. I don't know about the Ukraine president. He may be there, not Ukraine, but Putin. He may be there. But Air Force One has landed in Alaska as I just looked at the news, and he is tempering down excitement about there being one meeting and the war is over. He's just saying, hey, this may be a string of meetings leading to peace. All right. So he's trying to like douse the expectation down. And I think that's a wise move because you never know how these talks will go. Putin is one of those that he's kind of like, North Korea's president. He's kind of like, China's president. They are strongly opinionated also. All right, let's just be nice and say that, okay? So, hey, let's keep it going. Business have been eating Trump's tariffs. You see that? Businesses have been eating Trump's tariff, right? That's starting to change. So the PPI is shining a light on that. So now we went from, see, the tariffs didn't even transpose, it didn't even touch the consumer. But a lot of analysts have been saying, and I've been saying, look, somebody's got to eat the tariff. Somebody's going to pay. And a tariff still is a tax on the people. Now, it is not, NOT, not as bad as people said it would be, some of these analysts. Yet, that doesn't mean that it will. It's never going to be as bad as they make it seem. If you look on one side of the aisle, there you would think that the sky is falling, right? Look at the other side of the aisle, you think nothing's happening at all. Well, something is happening, but it's not as bad as the other side makes it seem. All right, good people. So we will survive this, all right? But it is a tax on the people. That's what I know. Listen, tariff costs may get to the consumer later than expected. So we saw in the numbers that it is going to be passed on to the consumer. The producers have been eating it. So you have PPI and CPI. We concentrate on CPI. CPI is the rate of change of goods and services that are consumed, right? And purchased from the consumer. It measures the rate of change. PPI is from the producer's point, right? So it has to hit the producers first, and then the producers see if they have an increase in price, they make the decision if they're going to pass it on to the consumer. CPI. PPI, they get the raw materials, their costs go up, and then CPI. Follow for those of you that are new. Let's give this a listen.
Attention shoppers, be on the lookout for Veggieflation. New figures show the wholesale price of vegetables, the price supermarkets pay before the veggies make it to the produce aisle, skyrocketed in recent weeks, rising by nearly 39% between June and July. That's the biggest jump since March 2022, and the biggest jump ever recorded during a summer month.
Yeah, tariffs are playing a huge impact, especially on the supply chain. But when you think about vegetables and other things that we see in grocery stores, it's not just coming from the US. When things are coming from other countries, the suppliers, the products involved, it's all having an impact.
The price spike in veggies was revealed in a monthly report called the Producer Price Index, or PPI, which tracks prices that businesses pay for products. It's different from the inflation report issued earlier this week that looked only at prices on products already in stores.
PPI is more of a forward indicator because that's really what businesses are actually paying. It takes time for the actual consumer to see it. So PPI being more of a canary in the coal mine.
Big retailers like Walmart and Target have indicated they'll try to absorb some of the costs associated with tariffs. But with price increases on new inventory, analysts say it's only a matter of time before consumers feel the pinch, not just in the produce aisle.
It was a matter of time till consumers are going to essentially pay the tariff, pay the tax. And now it's something from vegetables to other things that we've seen grocery stores and even what we've seen in electronics. It's now going to start to come to the consumer.
He says consumers should expect higher prices after Labor Day. Also next month, the Federal Reserve is expected to lower interest rates due in part to the slowing job market.
So we don't know if he's going to lower interest rates. What he's expected to do and what he's going to do are two different things, okay? So now, with rising inflation, because this PPI print is inflationary. So now that is giving the Fed less runway to lower interest rates, right? Though he's been behind. So let's just say he was going to, on the next meeting, lower interest rates by 50 basis points. This data may have him lower it by only 25 basis points. Let's just say he was thinking about 25 basis points by lowering it. This data would suggest that he would just pause, higher for longer. So let's just see how this plays out, good people, and we're going to move from there. Now, let's talk about winners and losers, okay? Winners and losers. Now, I'm going to show you something. And if you are following anybody and they're singing the song, All I Do Is Win, 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 they are lying to you, okay? I'm going to show you something that's funny because it's the polar opposite. You see this? United Healthcare Group is went up 12%, 12.75%, okay? It was up as high as 13%. Why? Because Warren Buffett's company, Berkshire Hathaway, is investing in this falling company. Now, this is one of the things that Berkshire Hathaway does, right? They buy distressed companies. Remember what they did for the bank, right? When they were falling, he was like, here, all right, let me bring you to solvency. This is how they make their money, right? They make billions this way, right? And so this is what they do. They own a lot of railroad, that type of deal, Coca-Cola. That's what Berkshire Hathaway, they have deep pockets. Now, the stock is reacting positively on that news, but I saw it early when it was beat down and I got in it. So let me show you a post I made in Money Moves a while back. This is a post I made in Money Move. I am selling my small position in UNH, and you could see how many shares I had. It was a very small position, okay? But listen, I said I believe it will turn around. So that's what I said. It's just going to take longer than I'm willing to wait. Meanwhile, I can deploy the capital elsewhere, okay? Or somewhere else. So that's what I did. I deployed the capital somewhere else. And the truth be told, I'm up more than the 12. I was up more than 10%. Don't know if I was up more than 12%. I was up more than 10%. So hindsight is 2020. So I could, if I would have just kept this, I would be in a better position. So I'm missing 12.75%. To some of you, that's nothing. To those of you that's been investing for a while, that's something. It's a lot, okay? So there is where I made the wrong move at the wrong time, but I had limited capital. So don't cry for me, Argentina. I still made money. I think it was around 12%. So I'm pretty much flat, right? But you don't know. This just goes, you don't know. No one gets it right all of the time. And that's why I only had a small position. So winners and losers. So, but I'm going to put a report card on myself and check that as a loss. Okay, just for the family, just so I could serve the the people that go, oh, you all you do is win. All right. So look, this is what I will show you. Here's one of the things that's actually a winner. So isn't it funny how my loser is green and my winner is red? So this is Roblox. Roblox is getting beat down, down by 8%. Okay. And I've been DCAing my way down today in Roblox. I am long on Roblox. What's happening with Roblox? This is what's happening with Roblox. Louisiana accused Roblox of facilitating sexual abuse of minors. Look, people, this is about the third time this has happened with Roblox. And it always proved to be a bit big, fat nothing burger. I don't know if it's going to happen this time. I don't know. I'm not there. And this always hits. All right. And I buy when it hits. Okay. So I just buy when it hits because the first time this accusation came out, it was a lie. And it rebound. So you take what's happening with the market today and then you put this on top of it. It causes Roblox to do this, right? You see that? But it's a winner for me, winner, winner, chicken dinner, because look at my portfolio. Go to Roblox. I am still up 85%. This is in Money Moves, good people. I've been sharing this portfolio. We are up 85%, okay, on Roblox. Even though I just snapped this, even though it was down 7%. I'm sorry, I was looking at SoFi. Let's move down. I'm up 59%. Let's just call that 58%. Okay. I'm up 58% because it's down by, it just changed. All right. So now it's down by 8%. So you could see I am down by 7% today on Roblox, but I'm up 59%. Let's just call that 60. I'm up 60%, and you can see that this portfolio is killing it, still killing it. And we buy down, right? So this morning I was just in Money Moves with the family. Okay, so let's go to crypto. Let's see what's happening with crypto. I'm buying more ETH. And I'm telling you guys, I'm buying more ETH under 45. I'm buying it under 4,500. Look at that. See that? I was going to catch it. Your ETH purchase. So not only did I buy, but I'm buying. I just put in a buy for these next couple of days while it's down because I'm in meetings. And let's look at ETH right now. It is 44. So I'm buying, especially 44 on down. Look at that. Down by 3%. Bitcoin is down by less than 1%. See that? And so now we're giving back some of the week's gain on Ethereum. And what happened to crypto? You guys saw it yesterday. Secretary Scott Bessent said that the United States is not purchasing any Bitcoin, though we hold confiscated Bitcoin. Okay? We hold the Bitcoin that was confiscated by the US government, but we're not buying. And remember, I said the day you hear that America is going to spend $1 in Bitcoin, it's a wrap. You won't be able to take it. Now, he said we're not buying, but that does not mean forever. It just means now. There's other things that they could do. And lastly, good people, I'm going to talk about something no one's talking about, and that's EVs. I'm buying EVs. Now, EVs lost their tax credit, right? So the tax credits have gone away. And there's more downside negativity or negative moves going towards EVs, right? So the downward spiral of EVs is not over. So don't get it twisted, as they say, right? But I want to show you guys this right now, which I've shown it in my Money Moves. I want you guys to see this now. This is my EV portfolio. Now, you could see I'm up 41%, but I have very little money in this, very little money in it, right? You could see PLL, I only have, look at that, 95 bucks, but I'm up 36%. Hindsight, man, 2020. Rivian, I got more in. So you can see I got very little. Why? I'm just looking at this, keeping these on my radar. The one thing I am up is Joby. I'm up 54%, right? But ACHR, I just put that in there, aviation, it's down by 2.8%. Now, I am going to, at some point, put all of the cash that I have allocated into this portfolio, which is not much. I'm going to put it in these. And I'm going to put it in this, and I'm making this video now why no one's talking about it. And I'm just going to let it ride. No, number one, I'm up, right? But I'm going to wait till they get beat down. Now, they lost their tax credits, but I'm going to tell you this. Just like today, they're having a car show, all right? It is one of the world's most expensive car shows. Cars are selling for more than $20 million, two of them, right? But the shift is this. The 1958 and 60 cars have decreased by 30%. Why? The millennials and Gen Zs are buying cars from the 70s and 80s. Get it? They're younger, so their legacy cars, their throwback cars, are from the 70s and 80s. And those are the cars that are being purchased at a greater rate because who is buying now? Remember, every 10 years, a new generation has purchasing power. So you may never drive an EV. You may even hate the term EV. You can't stand it. But your children and your grandchildren, everyone I'm talking to right now, your grandchildren, there's an 85% chance they'll be driving an EV. So I'm investing now so I can profit later. Understand? And if you have kids with a Roth IRA, you could consider putting some EVs in there now. Maybe not the ones I showed you, but you got to plan for the future. Okay, good people? I'm going to leave it right here on this Friday. It's kind of a yucky Friday for trading, but that's what's going on right now, good people. I was at Tasty Trades event. We're going to try to have those guys on the show and gaining more knowledge for Money Moves. What Money Moves? This Money Moves right here. So come and join us. Man, I can't wait till Saturday so I can take a day off, but I've been working like a dog. As they say, it's a hard day's night. But Money Moves is where you see all my plays in real time, stocks and crypto and my portfolios, the ones, few of them that you just saw. We are making money and we have more to come in more areas, okay? We're just working on it, getting it together, but meanwhile, we are making money, all right? Listen, hopefully, prayerfully, that you guys have a safe and wonderful weekend. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to make a Saturday video.